Could you tell us your name, your age, and which country you represent?
I'm Hou Yifan from China, and now I'm 20 years old.
Where were you born? In which town were you born? And where do you live now?
My hometown is from Jiangsu province, which is in the south of China, very close to Shanghai. And my hometown is called Xinhua. You might know this because our hometown already holds 6 times our national championship. But now I'm living in Beijing for more than 10 years.
Who taught you chess, and at what age did you learn?
I started when I was 5.5 years old because my parents want me to learn a kind of mind games. For example, like Chinese chess or Go. They just brought me to this kind of children's palace and let me choose. And just at first sight, I was attracted by the chess because of this different shape of chess pieces. So later on, they just brought me to a private coach's home. Okay, but he's just an amateur player. I remember that he only had 2 or 3 very ancient chess books. One is Chess Dictionary. So at first we just played a lot.
It must be rather unusual to learn international chess in China rather than the Chinese chess.
At my age, I thought it's already kind of okay because after 80s or 90s, international chess become more popular or become more accepted by the parents because they knew that Chinese chess is also in some Asian countries, mostly only in China, but international chess is like worldwide, like maybe it can bring you more international communication. That's why my parents thought maybe chess is more useful for the growing in your childhood because it can bring you more chances to see the world.
And so is international chess actually more popular than traditional Chinese chess now?
Well, it's hard to say this because in elder generation, Chinese chess is also in their favor. But for the young generation, especially once the parents want to let their child choose, probably it's international chess.
And do you play Chinese chess, Xiangqi, and do you play Go as well?
Well, for Chinese chess, I can play the moves. I knew how to play, but not quite good. And for Go, unfortunately, I know nothing because I thought for mind games, only chess is enough. If I would have more time, I would do something else instead of focus on different mind games.
And just tell us, how are China doing at the moment in the Olympiad?
Well, up to now for our women's team, unfortunately we lost a very upset match yesterday. Also, I had a blunder at the very beginning, so it's gonna be a...
That was against Russia, wasn't it? So China lost 3-1. That was the big showdown.
Yes, it's according to the tournament situation, it's a quite important match, and we lost without many chances. And I'm also doing quite bad at the start of the game, so that's not a good memory for us. But whatever, we still have 3 or 4 rounds to go, and just try our best. What's going on, just show your best performance. That's okay. Because yesterday is already past, so you cannot do anything. So just see forward. And also for our men's team, they are doing quite well until now. Today they are playing Azerbaijan, and the situation looks still quite promising.
Do you have a particular game that you've played that is particularly memorable for you, that you have a very good memory of?
Let me think. I don't think I can really speak a single one which is very impressive.
Perhaps from your World Championship success?
Yes, for my 3 times, but well, it's hard to say. Yeah, because up to now, I still cannot find a single game that I'm fully satisfied with. Although some quality are okay, but I thought because my opponent has some mistakes, so I still cannot pick one that I think it's just a wonderful, amazing game. So I hope it could appear in the future.
You're very modest. Outside chess, what do you have time for?
Wow. I will have time to doing some of my hobbies, for example, like reading or.
Do you have a favorite author?
Well, again, not a single one. I like to read the various of different type of books, and then I don't really follow any author, but I follow the book. If this book is good, I will read it, but doesn't mean if this author has a one very famous book, I will read the rest of his books.
And is there one particular book you can think of, or?
There are many. For example, when I was young, at a very young age, like more than 10 years ago, I like this book called The Education of Love. It's a kind of world classical book, but I don't know the English name. I just translated it from Chinese name. And later on, I read some book like A Message from Garcia. Yes, and some biography from famous people, and some books about history. Also, because nowadays I also study international relations in Peking University, so I need to read more books about history, about politics, and about, yeah.
So you're studying international relations. So do you intend to continue your studies at the same time as playing chess, or do you have a career in mind outside chess?
Well, right now I just focus on both sides and trying to balance it.
That must be very difficult.
Yes, not easy, especially when I first started to enter university, but nowadays, especially recent 1 year, it became better, and now I'm getting used to it. Because my major just requires a lot of reading. So that doesn't mean that I need to be school all the time. Maybe I can bring some books with me during my tournaments, just to read in my free time. Maybe before I went to university, my free time I would just do anything I like, but now maybe I need to find some time for my studying, just like this.
I mean, in 10 years' time, do you still see yourself as a chess player or having another kind of career?
Sorry, you mean in 10 years?
In 10 years' time, yes.
Wow, it's hard to say because 10 years is really a long time, but I can say that at least in recent few years, I will definitely playing chess and hope to improve my playing skills. But maybe after my after I got a bachelor degree, probably I will continue to study, but in the meantime also playing chess. And if going further, I have no idea. It will depend on what's going on in the following years.
I mean, you're already the women's world champion, so you've scaled this peak. There's nothing more to achieve there. I mean, do you have an ambition above that in chess?
No, I don't think so. That the world champion of women's section is just the very peak of my chess career, because my rating now is still like not very good in the men's section, so I hope I could get improved. And maybe.
Well, you've just entered the world's top 100, I believe.
Yes, at first I was just want to talk. Okay, still not 100, but suddenly I realized just this month I entered, because for the past 3 years I just around there but not enter. So I need to change my sentence. But anyway, I think I have to improve more. To participate more top men events, to trying to play better quality of the games with the top men players, because nowadays if I face a very, very strong, for example, top 10 male chess players, sometimes most of the time I just a bit suffer, not in a very good position. So I hope that I could improve my level to play with them.
If you hadn't been a chess player, what do you think you'd have liked to become in life?
You mean for the future, if I'm not continuing my chess career? Well, be honest, I didn't think too much about the future. I mean, like 10 or 20 years later, I thought it won't gonna happen in recent few years. But later on, whatever I will do, I thought it should be connected with chess. Although I'm not a professional chess player anymore, or I find another new interesting fields to work with. But I hoped it could be connected with chess.
What did you want to be when you were 8 years old?
8 years old?
8 years old.
You mean when I was young?
Yeah.
Wow. Let me think, because it's kind of more than question, because I remember when we were young in our school, sometimes if we write passage, the teacher always gave like, what's your dream in the future? And every time I just got, very confused what I'm gonna be, Maybe I thought it's kind of, let me think, what's that word? Detective.
Really?
Yes. When I was young, because I thought that was amazing, or detective, or another kind of, I don't think how to say. Just there's police, but some police they go into the another side trying to catch the criminal, just to pretend that they're not police, pretend they're self, and go into like
Undercover agent.
Yes, like this, and I like that kind of role as well when I was young.
So another form of problem solving, actually. Like chess, it's problem solving.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's all needs strategy, needs wisdom, and it's always very exciting and interesting.
Thank you very much.